Forestwood here. We're over on Robson Street in downtown Vancouver right now. Well, technically in the West End, but everyone calls this part of Robson Street downtown. Anyways, guys, we're here because Team Canada is going to play at noon today. And I just wanted to see if there was going to be any buzz or anything going on in the city here and stuff like that. Believe it or not, a few minutes ago it was a lot quieter on the street. It started picking up a little bit. So it's going to be interesting to see. So if you're at work or something like that, don't worry. I was at work this morning too. Okay, I already put in my 6 hours. That's why I'm available now. So, yeah, but anyways, guys, this should be good. And then, yeah, we'll probably do an after the clock later on today. But yeah, right now, let's go and let's see what the buzz is about, because it's like World Cup time right now here in Vancouver. Yeah. We gotta use this to the best of our advantage, because it's probably not gonna happen again in my lifetime. So we're gonna soak it all in. You might get sick of it at the end, but that's your issue. So yeah, let's head around here. Head on over. There's all these like displays on over here. Everyone's got like the soccer ball set up. This is Steve Madden right on over here. They got the silver soccer ball right in there. So there's a lot of different displays, whether it be for Team Canada or whether it be soccer balls or whatever's going on. Now, right now, do I think it's going to be less busy? Yes, it's most likely going to be much, much less busy. It's a work day right now. And if I was a regular 9 to 5 instead of someone that started work at 4 a.m. in the morning this morning, I would probably still be at work. But because I start really early, I get done earlier. And it's nice when you put in a hard day's work and they give you a couple hours off too. They're like, just go home today, it's Friday. That's a nice day. It might rain later. Enjoy while we got it. So shout out to work for that too. But yeah, let's head on over. Let's see what's going on here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. There's a lot of people like literally just getting their coffees and stuff. It's like people partied hard last night. This is the intersection of Robson and Thurlow Street right on over here. And I actually wanted to head on down this way because apparently over at the waterfront there's a big screen right now. But let's head through Robson Square before we do anything else. And then we can finish up making our way through the Granville Street district afterwards, after the game gets started. And just see what's going on, see what the buzz is here in the city. If there's not a big bus, then you guys know. If there is a big bus, well, you guys know as well. You can definitely see people like out and about in reds and whites and all this type of stuff. So yeah, there's some people that are just stoked for this game that's gonna happen in like an hour on over here. So it's starting at 3 p.m. according to the charts over in my old hometown back east, and it is starting at 12 p.m. on over here on the big screens. So it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see like how busy the bars are during the weekdays during the FIFA World Cup, because we can also figure out, you know, was it really worth shutting down Granville Street and all that stuff? Okay, I'm not arguing for or against it, but it's definitely something to think about. Definitely something to think about. Colby, great to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. We definitely have soccer fans in the area. We definitely have soccer fans in the area. Nice to see you. Good group of people out here today in the area. It's such a beautiful, beautiful. I actually had to I couldn't stay home. It was so beautiful. I was like, I need an excuse to go out. And also it was like Canada's playing, so I'm kind of like, what's going on today? How busy is it gonna be? All that type of stuff. because we're also doing assessments because there's going to be several weeks of FIFA World Cup. So one thing I did yesterday, and work graciously gave me off the time to do it, was head on over to the FIFA fan zone over in the P&E grounds in the Hastings Sunrise neighborhood on the east side of Vancouver. So we went on over to East Van, and yeah, we had a pretty good time on over there. Okay. Was it perfect? No, like I had to be like so low key. If I would have been myself out there, I would have attracted too much attention. Oh my gosh, it was nuts. I was like, when you go to a fan zone like that and you literally can't be yourself, it's a little bit soul crushing, to be honest with you. And the prices were a little bit soul crushing as well, but it was good to see the Team Mexico fans having a hoot and a holler. They made my day. That was awesome. That was awesome. And the staff on over there, including security, were pretty good. They were pretty nice, they were pretty friendly, and they weren't like there to cause me any kind of issues or anything like that. So I just, you assume when you come to the FIFA World Cup, okay, or in our case, the FIFA World Cup comes to us, it just kind of smacks down right on our city, that things would get a little bit expensive when it comes to attending those events and stuff like that. So no big surprise here. Paul, great to see you. Yeah, it is a beautiful day out here today. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. We're over here on Robson Street right now, here in the downtown core. We just crossed into the downtown core on over here.
Right, so it's going to be a big...
And that'll be good. I plan to do another live stream later in the day for the City Crawford Friday call. So don't worry, that'll still happen. But because it's World Cup and I have free time, we're going and we're doing it. Oh my gosh, Jerome. Hope you're having a beautiful day. I am. It is. It was an awesome, awesome day. We're just mixing things up. Also, I haven't been like, I've been working so hard at work. Duh, that's what you do at work. Okay. That I've never been around like on a Friday in the downtown core outside of work. Like I've been around like grabbing lunch occasionally when we do work in the downtown, but like, yeah, no, I've never like just kind of relaxed in a while. So this would be good. This would be good. You can get free Bible study on over there if you want. Ah! I love it. I kind of want to go on over to Rouse. Monday! Good to see you too. Good to see you. Look at that. And there's the FIFA World Cup balls for the teams that are playing here in Vancouver. Some of them. And then there's a few others too. There's like USA and Mexico because they're the other representing cities as well as Canada. Yeah, glad you're streaming later. You're seriously, you gotta do something. You got, when a World Cup event, so Brooke's like, you're doing a lot of streaming. I'm like, yes. Yes, we're doing a lot of streaming. Does that mean the regulars are obligated to watch every minute? No. If you want to watch, great. But this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to help boost the channel, get the word out, all those types of things to people both here in Vancouver and people around the world. So a smart YouTuber is going to use that to their advantage. Where's your jersey? I don't have a jersey. But other people have jerseys. Other people have jerseys. So that's good. So it's good. There's a lot of, I've seen like 2 or 3 Turkish jerseys coming on through right now. But Monday, great to see you too. What a beautiful, beautiful day. I kind of wanted to also pick up a quick lunch as well on over here. So the ground beef kebab sandwich on over here is 10 buckies? Yeah, can I grab that? Okay, we're over at the, is it Casbah? Yeah, we're at the Casbah. Casbah food truck. Wow, this is new.
You want a sandwich?
Yeah, the sandwich would be great. I'll be on the go. is processing. Thumbs, do the work. Okay, I think it worked. I think it worked. Just make sure I pressed all the buttons. Oh, we gotta put it there?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, we paid. It's authorizing.
You want a receipt?
Yes, please, I do. Thank you. Thank you. Ah.
The paper is free.
It's okay, it's okay. Those things happen. Don't worry about it. You got, yeah, I got my Vancouver t-shirt here. Yeah, from the Vancouver Art Book Fair. It's just whatever I had. I'm just talking to people on it. Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. I didn't sleep at all. I'm a mess. Gordon, great to see you. It's good to hear that you're a mess. I could definitely see that in other Vancouverites right now. People had a good time yesterday.
There you go, sir.
People definitely had a good time. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So we're over at Casbah right now. Okay. Here's the Casbah Persian grill. They got saffron rice here, pudding. Okay, I'm getting the ground beef kebab sandwich, which comes in at like a great price of just 10 buckies. They got lamb chops and other things here too for a good price. Without getting the staff on the screen, we're gonna keep the staff off, but you can see this right here. There's some, like this is a really well-priced food truck on over here. Okay, well-priced food truck. And they got skewers and stuff like that too. So I was excited, because usually I see these guys either in Burnaby, okay, at one of their newer locations in Metropolis and Metrotown Mall, or over on Davie Street. So just to have them here while I'm walking by, I was just like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna pick up a little kebabby treat, a little bite to eat, and then we're gonna make our way down and down to the waterfront, and then we're gonna loop back and check out what's happening down over at Jackpool Plaza, and then we're gonna loop back and head on over to where people are gonna be during the game. Okay, watching the game over at the bars. Apparently the bars were lit yesterday for the Mexico game, and I can't remember what the other games were. There's a few other games on, and they had them on the big screens in the bars and stuff like that. So really good, really good to see. So it's not gonna take them long, but I'm sure that they're doing just like everyone else. They just got started probably not too long ago. Okay. A lot of the food trucks are just starting to open up over at Robson Square, and that's just good. And like when I was like standing outside starting my stream, I was by one of the Bell cell phone provider stores on over there, and they were literally like the manager had just unlocked the door. So yeah, Vancouver is just waking up right now. Oh, it looks like a nice, like good bunny size right now. I'm excited. I'm excited. One thing that you can do right on over here is like, there's some really affordable options in Vancouver if you're here for the FIFA World Cup. And some of them, like Persian food is definitely one of them that you should definitely check out, okay? Another one is Vietnamese food, Filipino food. Based on the amount of food they provide you, it'll cost a little bit more, but the amount of food that they provide you is like amazing. And of course, any type of Pan-Asian cuisine as well. We always have some kind of deals and stuff like that going on. So we are well known for Chinese food, especially in Richmond and stuff like that. But there's other great places to get Chinese food right here in downtown Vancouver, over in Chinatown. Chinatown Barbecue, one of them. Juke Chicken, one of them too. So yeah, there's a lot that's happening here in Vancouver as well as across Metro Vancouver. Andrew, great to see you. Yeah, we're just waiting for our lunch. It's gonna take them like a few more minutes. We're not rushing it. They're grilling the kebab. Yeah, I'm good with it all, yeah. I've had your stuff before, just never out of this food truck, so it's cool. So yeah, these guys usually have some pretty good prices on over here. Andrew, we're over at Casbah. Oh, and guys, these guys are also halal right on over here. So if you need halal, this is one of them right here. So. Yeah, so they have the meat already on the skewer spread out. It's cooking up right now, so we have to wait for that. And then they're getting the sandwich ready too. But really, like, you don't want to rush the process. You don't want to rush the process too much. But yeah, literally, we are down here. Let's take another peek from a distance over at the FIFA World Cup art. We're down just beyond Robson Square. I just saw the food truck, and I was gonna head on over to Rouse. We'll get Rouse another day. Rouse is pretty good too, guys. But yeah, I just saw this and I was like, I want to check this out. I want to see what's going on. It looks like it's really picking up down here. It's like people are starting to pop out of their hotel rooms. Okay. And that's good. I think it's like Bosnia-Herzegovina playing Team Canada today back in my hometown of Toronto. So I'm sure like across the country there's going to be like watch parties and stuff like that too. Oh, they got the base sando ready with all the veggies and stuff. That looks good. It's not small. Yeah, for sure. Check out this. Okay, so like there's the kebab right there, right on the skewer. That is so classic. That is so classic. And then look at this, like a nice size. There's my hand right there. Nice size bunny. So yeah, look inside too. Look at that. All of that beautiful, beautiful stuff. There's basil in there?
Yeah, basil.
Okay, cool, cool. I'm excited. I'm excited. So yeah, you can literally, this is the cool thing about Metro Vancouver, is you can literally get kebabs on the street. I'm giddy and happy. I'm giddy and happy. But yeah. Monday, yeah, dropping the Team Canada flag. Yeah, so we're gonna head literally over there. It's gonna take them a minute or two more, so it's not gonna take them long, but we don't rush the process. But yeah, we are gonna head right immediately down. We're over here in House Street, so we could shoot right down House Street and over to the waterfront. So that's what we're gonna do, and head on over to Jack Pool Plaza and see what's going on over there. And then we're gonna come back here and check out the Gramble Zone when people should be in the bars watching the game. So, and they'll be out on the patio and everything too. It's almost ready. They're putting it in. This is huge. What? That is huge. That's awesome. That's and it's in a. Thank you very much. Thanks for lunch. Look at this. Look at it. It's like this length of my head. I was like, wow. Lunch covered. Let's go. Let's go. Well, let's stop at a benchy on over here and put down the gimbal just so I can throw the lunchie in the bag for a hot minute so we don't crush it on the way over. But yeah. We've got some traffic right on over here. There's some good benchies right here. I can see the skateboarders wax on the side there. You gotta appreciate skateboarders wax. They're always hitting up Robson Square out over here. It's so good to see. It makes it such a landmark for the city and stuff like that too. So shout out to our skateboarders. I know why you stop when you're making your videos, because your videos are your intellectual property, but you guys are awesome anyways. I watch your videos online and stuff. I literally do. I don't skateboard myself anymore, but and I never was really good, but it's a heck of a lot of fun for people that can do it very well. It's very entertaining to watch. Very, very entertaining to watch.
But now because we can operate basically the whole day,
Yeah, we got people right on over there going for one of those city tours right now. The tourism is starting to pick up here in the city, and that is exciting to see. Right on over there. And of course, this is the Art Gallery of Vancouver right on over here. Actually, technically, Vancouver Art Gallery. Okay. Right on over there. Look at this. Disco Cheetah getting ready right now for the lunch rush. These guys are rock. Oh my goodness, yeah, there's definitely like, look at this, look at the soccer jerseys here. There's a lot of Turkey fans in the area, and that makes sense because on the 13th, this Saturday, they're gonna have the game between Australia and Turkey right here in Vancouver. And that's gonna be interesting to see. That's gonna be interesting to see. So there is a bit of buzz in the air. We haven't had our official games yet, but the buzz is alive and well. You can see the tourism out here. It's definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. There's the backside of the art gallery. This is the North Plaza, and over here we have festivals and stuff in that area right there. Team Canada hats on people. A heck of a lot going on. And this is the intersection of Howe and West Georgia. And this is West Georgia right on over here. I love it. I can like work with my extension pulled on my gimbal and everything in the downtown core. No one's questioning what I'm doing or or anything like that. So it's pretty good. I love it on over here. Will I go back to the FIFA fan zone in the future? Maybe. Who knows? Like the staff is pretty nice and stuff like that. If I went back, I'd probably just film like a shaky live stream in my hand. That's the one thing that would happen. So, but yeah, what a day. What a beautiful, beautiful day here in Vancouver. It is definitely windy though. I'm so happy I got like the wind muffs. Camera. The wind muffs on the microphones. So we'll shoot down Georgia Street, or not Georgia Street, Howe Street here. And we'll head towards the waterfront right now. Come, let's go. They're apparently, I don't know if it's, like I haven't seen it yet or anything, but apparently they have a big screen down at Jackpool Plaza. And then of course, we can just hop on the SkyTrain over at Waterfront Station and ride it right up to Vancouver City Centre Station over here and head on in. Once the game kicks off, head on in to the entertainment district where there'll be a bunch of people at the bars and restaurants there attending it. Probably won't be packed like it would be tonight, but it'll definitely be interesting. But yeah, also keep an eye out for before the clock or after the clock, based on my husband. Tonight as well, I shall be heading back home. I live here right in the downtown core, so heading back home after this live stream and resting up for you guys. So I'll probably catch a few Z's while we're there. We're passing by the Metropolitan right on over here. You can definitely see there's tourists in the area.
I didn't know. I brought them to you.
And there is the Harry Rosen Pacific Center. And we're in the downtown core, so you get these taller buildings right on over here. Now, are we a big metropolitan center? Right here in downtown Vancouver, yes. But are we like big, like where the Team Canada's playing today? No, we're the little big city here on the West Coast. It's like such a vibe to be out here in Vancouver because like you have the big city infrastructure, but you have such a small population. I'm surprised like more people don't come out here into the West Coast. Like this is a nice place to live. It really is. Oh, look at that right there. Look at that. There's Team Australia right there, passing by. There's some Australians, well, Australians. Fans of Team Australia are in the town. They are in the town. Walking in packs. So the buzz is real. The buzz is real. And we're just gonna see more of these people coming into this town. That and protesters, which is interesting on its own. I love me a good protester. Oh my gosh. I don't want to like become a sounding board for their cause, but there's people from all walks of life exercising their civic rights here in Vancouver, and it is awesome to see. Okay, whether I agree with them or not, I'm not going to tell you right now. You don't need to know that. I'm just pointing out all the craziness that's happening here for this spectacle called the World Cup here in the city I currently call home. Hey, good to see you. You can see some of the mountains just poking through the city in the background here. Just poking through the city. And of course, if you're looking for a party tonight here in Metro Vancouver, there is always a party over at Danny's house, okay? Over at the Shipyards Night Market tonight, so shout out to the Shipyards Night Market. Head on over there, it's just in North Vancouver. It's like one block north of where it usually is. The Shipyards Night Market is going to be on First Ave today and stuff like that, so check it out. But look at this right here. Just remember, dilly-dallying is permitted right here. Mondays to Sundays. Somebody tied the sign on, I love it already. Because I'm definitely dilly-dallying. Ah! Sober by Robson Flower, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. It's great to see you guys. Nice to have you here on the stream. We're passing a nice little coffee shop that's over here too. Okay, so if you're looking for a nice little coffee shop, Mizu is on over here. I'm not sure if it's Japanese or Korean, but either way, it's very, very good. Very good. And you can see the office crowd behind me. So we're right out over here. This is Howe Street and West Pender. We're literally just a few blocks away from the downtown now, or from the waterfront. So we are approaching the waterfront, and then we'll head on over to Jack Cool Plaza around Canada Place on over there. It's just on the other side of Canada Place, so away from the actual building called Canada Place, on the other side of the Convention Center West building. And for Metro Vancouverites, that's where the Christmas market is usually held in the winter time. And for locals, well, I guess you already know. And for people that are coming to the city or who are watching from another city, we'll show you because we're heading on over there right now. So duh. Let's go, let's go. We're passing by the Curry Hut on over here. This is awesome. Curry Hut Indian Bistro. What a day. What a day. It is an absolutely gorgeous day. Here, oh, that guy's got a flag. That guy's got a Team Canada flag. Uh-oh, I'm in the middle. I need to move. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're okay. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. And just passing Cafe Guafo down here and stuff like that. Can C2R. From Van City, but working in Yellowknife. Well, fair enough. Well, good to see you. Nice to have you here on this stream. Okay, now, if you want to watch the actual game, am I going to be televising that? No, guys, I'm not televising the actual game. You could go online to see that. It's all over the place. And I'm just going because I want to see what the buzz is like. And I don't mind showing it to you guys too. So you could share in a little bit of the buzz and the joy that I'm having today. Actually, I'm a little bit excited because it's Friday, it's beautiful outside, and I finished work after being out since 4 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, I'm definitely having, there's a cruise ship in here, eh? Look at that right there. Just poking through. Wow. This is West Cordova. House Street right on over here. And that's our waterfront bus terminal on over there. It's SkyTrain terminal. It's like our central station over here in Vancouver. We can see the Canada Place sails from here. Canada Place is both a cruise ship terminal and an emergency ship terminal if we need to park anything. And there, that's not a cruise ship, but that's a big ship. You can see that cruise ship is huge. Okay, and there's this Canada sails right on over there for Canada Place, our building. There's also a hotel in there. And that hotel is called the Pan Pacific Hotel. And they have a lot of conventions on over in there. That's actually one of 2 buildings for our convention center down here on Canada Place, the street that has this, it gets confusing because there's a lot of things called Canada Place down here. There's a street called Canada Place, look at that. You literally have a rental truck for all of that luggage. Oh, that guy's got like, that guy had a World Cup tag on his bag. That's interesting. Oh yeah, look at this. There's piles of people heading this way right now. Look at that. Now again, guys, this is the little big city on the West Coast. So we don't get the same crowds, but we're getting camper vans out here and everything. People are coming with whatever they have. I can only imagine some of the like camper van hotspots out here and stuff like that. Oh, there's some people also coming for the cruise ship. They're gonna get onto the cruise ship over here at the terminal. Very, very normal. Very, very normal. We have so many, there's another cruise ship on over on this side. We'll take a peek. But usually when you see a cruise ship, there's one of the FIFA World Cup sculptures in the background there as well. So we are having a good time. We're gonna make our way over for tip off in a little bit. It's 11:30 right now, so we're not doing bad. Okay, this is Shiki, the violinist. She's awesome. Saw her at the farmer's market. Look at the crowds on over here. This is like the cruise ship crowds. They're all waiting to get onto these boats right on over here so they can head out wherever they want. I don't know why you want to be here right now. Andrew said, I wonder where the players are staying in Vancouver. I bet it's undisclosed, but if you can figure it, if it is disclosed, figure it out, tell me. That would be interesting. This is awesome. This is awesome. Look at that right there. FIFA World Cup, dude. So like there's lots of people down here for the FIFA today. And then also we got the cruise ships coming in here too. So that is definitely something interesting to see as well. Here's some of the cruise ships right here. What a day, what a day. Look at that right there. What is that? That's the Seaboard Encore from NASA. NASA, Bahamas. Just imagine. That ship is all the way from Nassau, Bahamas. Okay? And it's over here in the Pacific Ocean right now. It's traveled long and it's traveled far. Let's head on over. It's not gonna take us too long to get to where we need to go next. There's piles of people coming on in here. Look at this. Just piles of people starting to head on over here. Usually they get off of buses and stuff like that. Okay, like city buses and sky trains that are coming in. And they kind of gather together as unofficial groups that just kind of migrate to the different places that you need to be and stuff like that. I love this Vancouver sign. I love it so much. This is awesome. But yeah, everyone, like a lot of people right on over here with me are heading all over to where we need to go right now. But before we do that, we got to take in this view right on over here. We got to take in this view. You got a cruise ship on one side, you got the Hulu on over there, you got a seaplane taking off right here, look at that, in the air. Bye seaplane, see you later. Bye. And you got the mountains in the background. That is, if that's not beautiful, that's not beautiful. Andrew's saying the teams are training at Killarney Community Center. Yeah, I thought they got that field. That's a nice big private field on over there. Andrew, do they got a schedule for when they're doing the practices and stuff like that? Or is that like all top secret and stuff? That would be interesting to see. I could just show up at Killarney there. I'd probably just make a video at that point in time, but that would be fun. That would definitely be fun. Yeah, let's head on over right now. We just got to go to the other side of this building. So this is the Vancouver Convention Center West building on over here. Canada Place is the East building. This is the seawall path right here that you can take. These people are probably getting on a cruise ship. Right on over here. And you can actually hang out down below there on the path. But if you want to head to Jackpool Plaza the quickest, this is where you need to go, right here on Canada Place. Like they literally call it the area Canada Place and then the street Canada Place too. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? It's like all the cities that have Vancouver in their name too. Three of them, and then Metro Vancouver. Forget that, let's call Surrey. No, Surrey would probably be like, no, we're Surrey. Because Surrey represents. I love it, I love it. I was like, let's call Surrey Vancouver. Or Richmond, Vancouver. No, Richmond would be the same way. They're like, we're rich, man. Vancouver salute. Love it. Love it. Yeah, there's definitely like a migration of the cruise ship. Travelers. Migration of the cruise ship. Travelers. Joel, good to see you. Nice to have you on the street. Let's go over here. Let's see what's going on. Because they told me something was over here. If there's nothing over here, I'm going to be laughing at myself very hard. Very, very hard. But they were setting up stuff. And over here, at the Fairmont Pacific, they have two bougie food trucks out here on the grounds. That's cool. What do they got? They got the 33 brewery right on over here. Green Acres Brewery. Yeah, they got like a whole food court down here. Look at that. Look at that. The no entry is not for the people. The no entry is for the cars. Because they come out the side. Very, very bougie hotel on over here. Okay. Marina's here. Good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream, Marina. Joel just dropped too. Or just came in on too. Yeah. Which is pretty good to see. It's good to see you too, Joel. Yeah, I saw a stage getting set up a couple days ago. So we can safely assume, based on that confirmation in a few seconds, we'll see something. I see something. I see something. At least, yeah, I see something. Good to see you. Oh yeah, there's a screen on over here. Am I gonna think it's gonna be super packed? There's a decent amount of people out here. It's not super packed yet, but but yeah, we're still here. And the game's still on. It's good to see. Good to see. Oh yeah, you can hear the music and everything. Do, 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 da, 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 da. So they got the venues, but it's not super packed over here right now. Fair enough. Like I said before, I'm pretty sure a lot of people partied hard yesterday. Partied hard. Like there's quite a few police officers. I was planning on checking it out later today. Yeah, so we'll have a little bit of lunch on over here.
Is ready to welcome the world. The FIFA World Cup 2026 is clicking into gear at Toronto.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at this. We got the ball right on over here. I love it. I love it. A big soccer ball right on over here. And then of course, we have the soccer event right on over here. Look at that. And that, so you can come on down here and you can watch it on the stream. That's Group B right there. That's our team. That is our team right on over there. Right here in there. That's all. Wow, look at that. That's a good turnout. That is a good turnout over in the hometown right there. That is my hometown. And there's some fans having a good time. So we're gonna be fortunate and we're gonna get 2 games on over here, which is gonna be awesome to see. Nothing is starting yet on over here. We're still good. There's like a lot of people out here. A lot of people. We're gonna sit at the back and have some food while we wait and chill out. Okay, because I have some lunch that I need, and we can definitely zoom in from here. So it'll be good. Look at that though. Look at that. There's some people out here ready to watch the game. Ready to watch the game. That is awesome to see. Yeah, not everyone's in the stadium yet. Okay. So I'm gonna have some lunch. I'm gonna have some lunch while we wait right on over here. What time is it right now? Okay, so it's 11:40 right now. So yeah, I'm gonna have some lunch. And then there's people here, but yeah, it's not super packed at all. But again, like I said, I think people had a good time yesterday. I don't put Vancouverites past that at all. Let's have our delicious food from Casbah right here. Okay, while we're here in the area. So we went and we got some delicious food from Casbah. This is our lunch on over here. We're supporting the local businesses here in the area. Look at that right there. And the inside you have a nice kebab right on in here. Check that out, look at that. Look at that. It's just a nice little kebab sandwich on over here. A nice little beef kebab. Oh my God. That is really good. That is really, really good. Nice big sandwich on over here and everything. That is tasty. That is really tasty. And 10 buckies. So 10 buckies for a beautiful, beautiful stando right on over here. Mm-hmm. And you can get this over, okay, at the Casbah food truck at Robson and Howe. Robson and Howe, they're just getting started. They're just talking right now. Kevin, good to see you. Joel, this is a really good lunch. I really like, look at this like patty right here. It's huge. They literally did like a full skewer. Yeah, a beautiful sandwich, and the weather is amazing. It's impeccable. Now, if you want to watch the actual game, get that on your phone, your computer, your TV. I'm not broadcasting that, okay? I'll show you a few screens here or there, but I'm gonna head on over to Granville Street in about 30 minutes and see what's happening on over in Granville Street. So Casbah, their food cart is located over on Robson Street right now. At Robson and Helm, just across the street from Robson Square. And so right here in the downtown, this is where you're gonna find some of these deals. But they also have a brick and mortar at Davie and Thurlow Street. So you can go there, and they have a food stall over in the Metropolis at Metrotown food court too. So there's a few different options. Ziggy, good to see you. They're doing all the representatives right now. This is Morocco, Brazil. I love it. I love it. So pull up your big screens, get the game on your screens. I'm not the one to watch the game on. I'm not holding up a camera to a big screen when you can just go online and find these games yourselves. But celebrate the games that you want to see, and I'm here to celebrate too. I'm going to be biased and be cheering for Team Canada. But, hey, I'm in Canada. Yeah. Sugar baby, nice to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. You think he's like, I'm admiring the view in the back. Yeah, I can't complain. No, they're doing just the opening ceremonies. Like, look at my lunch. This is so good. Now, this morning I actually convinced my bro when he came to pick me up. I was like, let's go to Brecca. And we went to Brecca. And then I got him to try that Chipotle chicken thing, chicken wrap that I had a couple days ago on the stream. He was like hooked. He was hooked. He was like, why do I go to Tim Hortons? I'm like, I don't know why you go to Tim Hortons. There's nothing wrong with Tim Hortons. It's good food too, but Brecca's like local Vancouver. Yeah. So right now I'm snacking on a kebab. A literal kebab sandwich on over here. Nice beef kebab in here. Okay. Tomatoes, onions, there's a nice saucy in here too. It's pretty good. Yeah. More people are showing up. More people are definitely showing up. Again, I don't think it's going to be packed today. I really don't think it's going to be packed. But it's good to see. And the thing is that not everyone has like an ability to watch the game in their home. Like they don't necessarily have they might not have internet, and they might rely on internet elsewhere. So, and then, yeah, this is good. Like it has like literal basil and tomatoes in it. Nice little saucy. A good little kebab on in here too. Like it wasn't actually a little kebab. Like when I say a little kebab, it was actually a huge kebab. Oh, so that's what they do. They go through all of the teams right now. Okay, okay. Well, as I found out on Monday, China is not playing in the World Cup. But Canada is. Yeah, kebabs are very, very good. I love a good kebab, and a kebab sandwich is pretty nice too. So throw those TVs on, get that browser going. You can come along with me for my ride, but definitely the game is on, and the game is going to get started very soon. And don't forget to watch that match coverage. Almost done. And then we're gonna get up and go around. And then head on over to Granville, where they have the entertainment district set up and the street shut down exclusively for FIFA World Cup right now. Okay, let's find a garbage can. And then we shall go from there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Right on the screen there, right on the screen. Wow. Oh, I found a garbage can. Camera, straighten up. Come on, camera. There we go. So yeah, if you're catching any of the game coverage, watch that on. I'm just making sure, so you regulars, you know what I'm doing, okay? But for those that are coming on in right now, watch the game on the internet like everyone else. I am not broadcasting the game. But we are here for the spectacle of the crowd. Let's go check out this crowd right now. Yeah, so you definitely have a good amount of people that are out here today and just enjoying themselves. Look at that, a good turnout. You wouldn't expect, like, on a work day, too many people out here, but they got some nice benches on over here. You can watch some of the stuff on the big screen down here, which is perfect to see. There's some of Team Canada right on over there. Okay. Which is awesome to see. And like there's literal camera equipment in there right now watching us out here, so that they can shoot to Vancouver and be like, could you imagine they shoot to Vancouver right now and I'm standing in the back here with my gimbal on doing my thing? Like, oh my gosh. Ah! The camera wanted to admire the sky today. The sky is pretty fire. It's pretty fire. And the mountains are pretty nice. I cannot complain about this at all. At all. So look at that right there. So they got the whole thing set up like this. So you can see the big stage right there, the big games. There's some of our players getting ready. They're really trying to show off Alphonso Davies. I'm sure. So it's definitely cool. And like, yeah, there's people literally coming down right on over here. So We're gonna head off to Granville Street in just a few minutes. We're gonna wait for kickoff on over here.
This place looks terrific.
And in regular FIFA Cup madness, I can't keep that on for too long. I get fair dealing rights if I show a snippet, but yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But yeah, it's a good turnout. People are watching the game on over here. So come on down, enjoy yourselves. It's actually getting busier right now. People are just like, they're not really here for the pomp and the ceremony. They're just here for, you can see like there's more people that have just started to appear behind us here,
Those who can really make the magic happen.
which is great to see.
Who's charged with the responsibility.
And then you can see members of the crowd right on over here, chilling and watching the TV. Watching the TV. Oh, I think they've started to head out. Yeah, they're starting to head out onto the field right there.
It's time to take the walk.
Okay, so they're taking the walk, the walk. So as you can see right on over here, everyone is glued to the screen. No big surprise. No big surprise. But like you can literally be by the Olympic cauldron right on over here, and watch the World Cup on over here, which is a heck of a lot of fun. A heck of a lot of fun. Let's get out of the way of people's views, though. There we go. We're good to go. We're good to go. And guys, if any of this is silenced later, and it probably will be, okay, that's because, by the way, okay, yeah, we're just having some fun. We're just sharing some of the beautifulness of people coming together to enjoy us. There's literally people like doing the exact same as me, holding up their phone to the screen. So you can see right on over here, they're lining up, they're getting ready. They're gonna do the announcements, they're gonna do the anthems. It's so good, so good to see. And you can see a nice little crowd of police in the background here too. Great to see the VPD out here. This is exactly what we want. Again, guys, if you want to watch the game, go online, watch the game. It's available. Here in Canada, TSN's broadcasting all of the games, and I believe it's a free sign up or a free visit to their website, so you can definitely do that. They're affiliated with the CTV News, a branch of a Canadian media and stuff like that. So that's definitely available on over here. But okay, if you just want to come along for the ride and see what the buzz is like on over here in Vancouver after this happens, okay, we are heading on out to Granville Square after the first ball gets kicked off. Look at the view. Like you're right here, you're watching the game right here on the screen, and you got Cypress Mountain in the background here. I'm gonna quiet now. Ah. That's good. They're cycling through the screens right now. Ooh, they've gone with the French and the English mix. I love it. Stadium's lit. good.
Pride and passion pulsating around the place. Toronto.
They got the snowbirds flying through the sky there. Ah, I love it. I love it. So they're giving they're shaking the hands of the referees and stuff like that on here, and the other teammates. They're getting started. Okay. Yeah. It's ridiculous to be here in the mountains and have the mountains all around us right now. This is like awesome to see. Awesome to see out over here. Like, look at that right there. That's Mount Seymour. Yeah, that's Mount Seymour right there. Okay, you can see a little bit of grouse and a little bit of Fromm, a little more Fromm than grouse, but yeah, it's cool. You can literally be down here and watch a sports game. If you're at work right now and you can get on down here, come on down here, check it, and get on down here for a lunch break. Come on down for like, you know, half an hour. Have a coffee on down here. There's a great little cafe just on the Seawall Trail right on over here, where you can pick up a nice little drinky really quick called the Golden Horn Cafe. It's a Turkish cafe, and they do a mean drip coffee. They also do like Turkish coffee, which is super strong, small but super strong. Ziggy's like, I wish I was on that mountain. LOL. Ziggy, you might change that idea when you get to the top. You might think that way when you get halfway to the top. North, great to see you. So guys, again, if you want to watch the game, because we have people coming into the stream right now, I'm not broadcasting the stream. It's available on TSN here in Canada for free. It's available on other places too for free. So go online, check out the game. But I am checking out the vibe. Vibe of the city and having lunch and all of that stuff. So yeah. Ziggy's like, that's assuming if I even make it halfway. I would probably be the same way. I would get halfway and be like, no. I'm going down. It's easier. Yeah, I have not been up on these mountains. There's the two sisters poking out from behind there too. And the two sisters is two peaks on over here, or the two lions if you want the colonial term. Very important in our indigenous lore here for our living indigenous cultures here on the unceded territories in Vancouver of the Tsleil-Waututh, Musqueam, and Squamish. Okay, you get into other places, other territories when you get on over to further into the lower mainland, which is very interesting. Still learning about those. Got to give a shout out.
Here at Toronto Stadium, and in 31 games of 33 games.
So you can see them all there. All there. Yeah, the zoom is fun on the phone. I must admit. Who would have thought that an ordinary cell phone would have so much power? You know, like you can go out and get like the newest, fanciest gimbals and all that stuff, but is that going to replace, you know, having a good time and to show a good time? You really need to show your face. So they're having the huddle on over here. I'm going to take off once they do the kickoff on over here and head on over to Granville Street, and we'll find out what's going on over there. Okay? Because they have all of Granville Street right now shut down. Okay? And there's a lot of stuff on over there. So I'm going to check that out. If you want to continue watching the game, I strongly encourage it, because of course my channel will keep feeding people from the FIFA World Cup to me so that you guys can see some of the action here in Vancouver right now, because it's literally how the algorithms work. It's wild. Carol, my one of the YouTube creator program people. They have like hundreds of those people. She handles a bunch of us here on the West Coast, all the way from LA, all the way further north to Alaska, and it's awesome. It's awesome. Okay, they got the ball in the hands. Something's going on here. Okay, they have started. They have started. Okay, I can't show too much of that coverage because it's copyright, but I can show a little bit for fair dealing purposes. But guys, the game has started on over here. Enjoy the game. I'm gonna do one little quick more spin on over here, show off all the people. There's a good turnout on over here. A good turnout of people, which is great to see. But right now, let's head off over to Granville Street here. And yeah, I just want to watch this kick before I leave, just because the action is here. Oh yeah, no, it's not going to go in yet. Now it's across the field. So you want to come and watch the game down here? This is absolutely fantastic. We're gonna head on over now to Granville Street and see what the action is over on Granville Street. Turn on that game if you want to watch that game. And we are here right now in the middle of the day, checking out what the buzz would be like here in Metro Vancouver and in downtown Vancouver on a day that you really wouldn't have this many people out if it was just a regular work day. So it's quite the phenomenon to see people here in and around the city. Quite the phenomenon. Just kind of moving around and stuff like that. Oh, this is so ridiculously cute. Look at that. Future Cobra chickens right there. Future Cobra chickens and mom. And mom knows those kids are safe right down there. Good to see you, Mom. You take care of your kids. By the way, last night's game was so cool. Go Canes go. Oh my gosh, you guys are having fun. That's good to see. Brooks on the Canes bandwagon too. Well, that's good, you guys have your teams. You have your teams. I gotta like wipe my glasses right now. Give me a sec. There's just pollen in the air, so sometimes the glasses collect the pollen near the eye ducts on over here, because there's also a bit of moisture. So yeah, I'll clean the glasses and then we go. So turn on the game, have some fun, watch it. I'm heading on over to Granville Street. It's not going to take me long, so if you want to come along with me for that, or have me on the side of the screen or something like that, that's awesome, but don't feel obligated right now. Okay, the game is on, and if you're excited about the game, go watch the game. And I'll soak up some of the vibe here in Vancouver while we're doing that. You can check in on me when they're having breaks or someone's having a dramatic moment and you get too bored because the drama's too much, and they're getting taken out on a stretcher. I'll still be gone. Look at that though. So we are over here on Canada Place. And we are gonna head on over to Waterfront Station. And from there, we're gonna catch the SkyTrain all the way over to Vancouver City Centre Station, like not very far away. And right from there, we'll be able to head immediately into the fan zone and the Granville Entertainment District there. So that should be good. It should be bumping with people. So we'll see. But that's the whole thing. It's checking out the buzz. On a day like today, when Vancouver, this would be empty right now. Like it would literally be empty. There's definitely a buzz in the air. Oh, our unofficial bucket hat policeman is here, and Adonis. Actually, no, I haven't, not yet. Literally, not yet. Say one little thing about bucket hats, and watch out, Adonis will come to haunt you. That's the best you could do. Ah! As a gay man, I have so much worse said to me on a regular basis. Ah! But I could definitely see how that would make other people uncomfortable and stuff like that. No, not me. And thanks for coming. Thanks for help pushing out the stream to other people. It's greatly appreciated. Try harder. Try harder. So right down here, if you are in the area and eating a good lunch, right down here under the food court area, and you can come out here and eat out here. There's also a nice air-conditioned food court in there. You can head on down there, and of course, you can get some nice food on over there. They have some really good food. I think I showcased Kinto ramen, or Kinton ramen, a couple of days ago, which is awesome. It's absolutely awesome. Yeah. We're gonna head on through the waterfront area. There's a food truck on over here. There's a whole market down here. Oh my gosh. There's a bunch of food trucks down here. Wow, I didn't even know this. I kind of want to check in on that right now. Oh, there's one for Adonis. Right on over there. There's one for you, buddy. What's up, bucket hat? Yesterday on my stream, I kind of echoed the CBC. I was like, who wears a bucket hat? Which like literally popped into my head. Okay. And then Adonis called it out, which is hilarious. I love it. I love audience participation. That's awesome. That's so fun. And I'm not afraid to laugh at myself. On Monday, I laughed at myself for hours on the stream. But yeah, let's cross the street on over here just to see what these food trucks are. So this is the summer market series. They're regularly here. This isn't anything unusual FIFA World related, but it's nice that they're here while the FIFA's here. And you can see some of the dates right on over there. And then there's more free programming if you want that QR code. But like, look at this right here. El Panino. What? Southern Italian sandwiches on over here. Okay. Bifica. There's a Philly sandwich. That's awesome. What's this? Ethiopian and Eritrean cuisine. I've never seen this food truck before. I've never seen this food truck before. Oh, this is cool. So they got the traditional Ethiopian bread on over here and different bowls and stuff like that, like chicken fusion. Okay, they got small combos, they got plates. That is cool. Oh, I just had my lunch, but I might come back here another day. Like, this is the thing, I don't get to see these food trucks that are down here usually on a work day because, of course, I probably have just finished work and I just haven't got the opportunity to see these food trucks yet and all this stuff. But when you get a little bit of time off, you get to see a little bit of the city that you wouldn't necessarily see because you're not stuck at work. Let's head on over to the SkyTrain right now. It's not far away at all. It's just right down here this way. Right on over here. There's spokes right there for you. It's just one of our local bicycle rental places. If you need to have a bicycle to rent. And we're just heading right on over there to that building right there. That is our waterfront SkyTrain station. which also is our main bus station. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. Okay, we're gonna have to cross on over here into the shade first, which isn't bad for me. That's House Street right there. Here we are right here. Okay. So we're gonna just cross the street. We got about 10 seconds before we cross on over here. There might be a delay, like it might be like 12 seconds. Shocker. Look at that right there though, I love it, I love it. This city is beaming. It is beaming. Oh yeah, all of these suitcases look like people, they're heading away from that. They're definitely heading away. There's some football fans right on over there. They got football t-shirts on. Okay. Let's head down West Cordova Street here and over to our waterfront terminal. Just passing Arturo's over in what is quickly becoming our Mexican barrio on over here. And it just means a whole bunch of Mexican businesses coming together. Most of it's over like way further into Gastown there. But I would definitely include Arturo's on there, as well as Chronic Tacos on over in the SkyTrain station too. And Pinche Tacos just up the street. We have a lot of Mexican businesses here in the downtown core. And while Mexican businesses are also available back in my old hometown, they are not as prevalent per capita as they are over here in Vancouver. There's a lot of Latin people over here in Vancouver, and much more vibrant scenes, much quieter scene on over there. So I get confused over the football phrase, I don't know, because yeah, it's football. It's football. You could say soccer or football, it's okay, we're in North America. Ah! There's Chronic Tacos right there, Mexican grill. So you can really see, like there's a good prevalence, and it's interesting. It's just interesting. Let's see some of the businesses in Gastown you wouldn't even know are run by Mexican people of the Mexican diaspora group here in Canada. But yeah, like Mexican Canadians, it's very cool. Very, very cool. If you want a free Bible study, they're handing them out. It's just some of the many people from the World Cup that come on in here right now. Okay, we need the Canada line. We're in Waterfront Station right now. This would be the Expo line directly in front of us. You can also head on over to the West Coast Express if you're heading into Mission or stuff like that, and the Expo line, as well as the C-Bus terminal on over here. There's going to be a party on the North Shore tonight. If you're here in downtown Vancouver, just jump on the C-Bus, take it across, go up one block from the Shipyards Night Market tonight, because it's one block, because there's a little bit of World Cup stuff happening in the Lonsdale Quay. And there's a big party called the Shipyards Night Market that's going to happen on over there. And you can check that out on the North Vancouver Shipyards Night Market. Those are the keywords that you can search for to find their website. Shout out to Danny again for the sweaters. They have been well used on the balcony. When it gets colder at night or early in the morning, they are so cozy and comfortable. She gave us some of her straight out of van hooded sweatshirts. Asif loves his too. He hasn't worn it as much as I have, but he just came back from Bangladesh with a pile of clothes. He has to go through all of it. Ah! Look at that right there. Look at that. Yeah, tacos and Mexican food's great. I love me a good burrito too. I love it. Love it. Okay. Here we are. We are going to go catch the next train from here, and it's going to take us up to a Vancouver City Center station, and that is at the entrance to the Granville Entertainment District. Okay, Jerome, did you get to try any of the chips Asa brought back? Yeah, we did. We did. Asa kind of broke into the bank a little early one night when he was getting hungry. So we just decided to eat them on our own. But he brought back a nice little haul. I wouldn't say it was like a super huge haul or anything like that. But there was a good like 8 or 9 bags there. But it's been like almost a week now that he's been back. A week and a bit. So yeah, we worked our way. He brought back some cookies too, apparently. They were really good. I went for the cookies. He ate one of the cookies on me. They had like a saltfish cookie. And like, that was the one I wanted to try, but I left it in the bag thinking, oh, he's gonna go for the chips, not the cookies. No, he went for the saltfish cookies. And I'm not complaining. It was good that he ate them and stuff like that, but I really wanted to try that. I was genuinely interested how like saltfish could be also mixed in with a sweet cookie. It would have been an interesting flavor. So we're gonna collapse the pole right now because we're on the train. You can see just how packed it is right here. There's a pile of people that have just come in from YVR on over here. Let's see the amount of suitcases that come out of here. There's a few suitcases coming out here. Yeah, people are definitely coming in right now, coming into the station on over here. A lot of travelers. Very, very interesting to see. Very interesting to see. Okay, it's our turn. Good turnout though. Good turnout. Let's head on over to the entertainment district. Let's see what's going on over there. Okay, we have one station to go and we're underground, so you're not gonna see much. So we'll keep the camera here. It's gonna sit here literally for probably about a solid minute or 2 minutes, usually, because it gives the people time to do their transit hustle on over here when they realize the train is just waiting here. Okay, and then yeah, we're gonna get up and that'll be good. Yeah, but he ate the saltfish cookies. And I was just like, because the base cookie was like this nice, sweet, easily digestible cookie. And I'm thinking that was how it was made. I had the chocolate chip cookies first. Okay, the doors have closed. You'll see the behind me start moving. We're moving. And the centrifugal force tips the camera. It won't be long at all. It's about a 30-second ride over to the next station, and that's the one we're getting off at.
For YVR Airport.
But if you wanted to ride this all the way to the airport, you could. But it looks like there's a lot of people. There might be 1 or 2 airport people on this train right now, but it looks like more people are coming in than going out. And that definitely confirms that there's starting to become a buzz and a vibe here in the city. Which is interesting, which is really, really interesting to see. Really, really interesting. Okay? It's like, I remember when the Taylor Swift Eras tour happened, and like all of a sudden there's just Swifties everywhere. And shout out to our Swifties. Thank you for choosing Vancouver. That was a few years ago, but still, we still appreciate it a heck of a lot. That was pretty cool. The city was like covered in Swifties. Now it's covered in soccer fans. I live. This is so awesome. And the soccer fans are equally as awesome. Equally as awesome. Okay, how do we get it? I got turned around. Oh my gosh. Let's say bye to the train. The train is getting ready. It'll close a little bit quicker here. They do, like, there's the Translink hustle right there. Ah, if I would have been a few more steps over, you would have seen like she went into like a full sprint. Okay, we got a few more. That's a Translink hustle right there. I call it the Translink hustle, but you can call it the transit hustle. There's the train. Bye, train. See you in a little bit. Okay, let's head up. We are over here at Vancouver City Centre Station. And this station is over by the intersection of West Georgia and Granville Street here. And this is literally where they start the Granville Entertainment District FIFA fan zone down here. So we're literally gonna go into the fan zone right now because got some of our buskers here in the area doing their busking. There's our buskers. We're all kind of working together right now here in the city. Like, not like we're friendly with each other and stuff like that. Just because it's like important to work together in unity and all that stuff. So yeah, that's awesome to see. Awesome to see our buskers in the neighborhood and all that stuff. Let's head on up right now and let's see how the Granville Entertainment District is. And you can check that out with me. We'll see what's going on. We're almost at the stop. Look, our street preacher's here. Right for the World Cup. He's always here though. Usually not during the week. Usually it's the weekend. Usually it's the weekend. That's awesome to see. That's awesome to see. There's so many people out here right now. So many people. There's a DJI right in that crowd. Look at this right here. Isn't that awesome? This is awesome. This is awesome. Okay, let's head on into the zone. So, you can see this street is open still. This street is open still. You can see the pile of people on over here and all that stuff crossing the street right now. Very, very common here. This is a lot of the work crowd. There's a little bit of tourists in there. Right behind me, this is the new FIFA zone right here. They literally have the street closed. Let's go into it because the game is on. And there's a whole bunch of bars and restaurants and cafes on this row right now holding the game in their establishments, and we can check out and see how the scene is over here. And there's actually a few people, quite a few people out here for our little big city here on the West Coast. I have no idea why they chose Vancouver, but well, it was probably the stadium, let's be honest. We have a world-class stadium where the soccer game is being played. So yeah, and there's a whole bunch of people out here, whole bunch of influencers just going around, doing their influencing and making their way, doing that stuff. Yeah, let's head on into the fan zone. We are in the fan zone. So, what they're actually calling this, okay, is they're calling it the Granville Pedestrian Zone. But it's also designated a FIFA World Cup fan zone. So that's where we are right now, literally. So let's head on, come, let's go. You can get a picture right on over here. This is cool. And like, the banana seat is real. I need to sit in this. I haven't sat in the banana seat yet. Okay, we have officially sat in the banana seat. And we have covered the banana seed. Okay. I had to cover that. I had to cover that. So a lot of this stuff is actually owned by the downtown Vancouver VIA. A lot of these like little selfie booths and stuff like that, which is awesome. Okay, because they'll be able to reuse these for the different festivals that they host throughout the year, and they actually do. Wait, isn't this awesome? You can sit here. Let's do it. Let's sit here. Look, it says Love Van. Look at that guy right there. He's living. He's living. That's the thing. Just have some fun. Come on down and chill out. John's giving us game updates. It's good to see. Okay. Let's keep going on over here. Again, guys, we're here just to have a good time, enjoy what's going on, and just celebrate with everyone else. Dang, I just Googled it. FIFA is on till July the 19th. Yeah, it's on for a while. It's on for a whole month, several months, or a whole month. I wouldn't say several months, a whole month. So this street is literally shut down for whole months and stuff like that. So it's interesting. It's interesting. And there's more people over on this part right here. The tail ends, and these are actually kind of quiet and stuff like that. And then you get on out to these sides on over here, and it gets much busier in the middle of it and stuff like that. But that's because on this side of the street on over here, we have a whole lot of mall. And on the other side, we have like a big box store on over here. Best Buy is on over here. Okay. And then you get the smaller shops on the other side on over here. So it gets a little bit busier because there's a little bit more business down here. As in many smaller businesses. Look at that right there. Look at that. It is for reals. It is for reals. Ah! Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, let's do a game update. Okay. What's the score of the Canada game that's playing right now? Oh. Okay, we'll figure it out as we go. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want that. Canada game. Yep. Yep. Oh, yellow card to Bosnia. So there's like, yeah, okay, so John is right on it right here. Okay, just confirming it just in case some people can't see that and can't find that. Okay, so John, thank you for telling us what's going on. Okay? Thank you for telling us what's going on. But we are down here right now and the buzz is for real. Look at this. Look at this. There is like a World Cup buzz down here. Wow, this is so awesome to see. So awesome. It gets busier. Even further down. What? Are you serious? Look, it gets way busier down there. Way busier down there. Okay, I thought it was gonna be like a small little crowd today. That's not like a super huge crowd, but there's definitely people down here. Yellow card the bed. Ah! Ah! Oh look, Jollibee is all ready. Jollibee. Free the bee. Free the bee. Free the bee. Jollibee had like, and they had a whole bunch of stuff. Like, oh wow. I'll get back to Jollibee in a sec. The Adidas chef has soccer balls out front of it. Small little World Cup soccer balls. That's so cute. That's so cute. But yeah, Jollibee had like a bee. Oh, I'm gonna take my chance in this. So I don't know if I'll be able to get a selfie later. Look, first scan for the story. Next. What inside of it? I got inside of it. It's fun. It lights up at night. This cute little mushroom that. The Commodore Ballroom is going to have the Australia-Turkey game on here. Like, look at that right there. Hey, good to see you. Hey!
Well, they're losing. Good, yeah. You haven't watched yet.
That's awesome. They're having right here at the Commodore Ballroom. They're having the fabulous Commodore Ballroom. They're having a game night. That is good to see. That is good to see. That's so cute, the mushroom. Yeah. You get to live like your Mario fantasy. Oh, NES fantasy all over again. Such a vibe. And they got these like mushrooms throughout here, which is awesome. Look at that tow truck taking an articulated bus up the street. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. Let's go and poke our nose and see if Dave's is open yet. It's the new fried chicken shop on the strip. I don't think it's open yet. I see workers going into it. But this is their new chain coming on in here. Yeah, it's definitely, there's workers at the door and security and everything. So they're not open yet. But look at it over here. Wow. It is so, I think I'm gonna have to, I wanna show you the side first. Because this is wild. We're over by Dublin Calling here, and there's people out on the street here watching the game right here for the bar. They have TV screens over in the outdoor patios here as well. So there is a good turnout down here if you want to have a nice drink and stuff like that. The regular Nintendo Mario World, I believe. I stand corrected. I was never like the biggest Mario player until I met Wade, and now I play Mario Kart. So I'm learning, Ziggy. I'm learning. But yeah, they're literally watching the game from right here. Like, look at this. Look at this crowd. Any TV screen has their eyes glued to it right now. Any TV screen. Now, while you're down here, if you are purchasing beverages and drinks on over here, tip your waiters and waitresses. They are working their butts off right now to bring you cold beverages. But this is awesome to see. Yeah, they got another TV screen right on over here. This is lit. This is literally lit down here. Wow, when they said it was busy, I was like, okay, yeah, how busy is it gonna be? It's pretty busy. So we're gonna cover this street right here. So, and there's bars on either side of the street and restaurants on over here too. So yeah, it is lit. What's the score? Okay, John, I got it if you don't. Okay. Still 0-1. Bosnia's still ahead. Well, that's okay. I got some friends who are cheering for Team Bosnia because that's their home country. They unfortunately couldn't be there when there was a war, so they immigrated to Canada. But they still be celebrating. But that's okay. You can't win every game. The whole point is that Canada has already won this year because we have gotten to the FIFA World Cup. Finally, we have gone further than Team China. Okay, let's check out the other side of this little bar area on over here, and then we're gonna head on over to where we need to go next. Cheese Slap is on over here. This is an awesome. Hey, good to see you. Some of the local teenagers, they know what's going on. They're probably with some of the more savvy media users. But yeah, there's a good turnout right on over here at the Speakeasy Bar and Grill, which is good to see. There's like plenty of soccer fans here in the crowd right now. That is a bumpin'. That is definitely bumpin'. Okay, we're gonna make our way through a little bit of the crowd. Yeah, everyone is watching. The game's right behind me here. Everyone's watching the game. That's good to see. There's gonna be a corner kick. Oh! I don't know. I don't know. John's here. I'm going to focus on the soccer bit, John. There's too many sports going on right now. And I'm in Vancouver, but you enjoy yourself. You definitely enjoy yourself. There's nothing wrong with saying that on the stream. That's a good reminder for anyone who's looking forward to that. There's some Team Australia fans right on over here. And more coming through the area right now. They're living. I love it. We're going to see a bunch of Kiwi fans coming into the area as well. New Zealand is one of the few teams here in Vancouver that's playing here twice, which is going to be interesting to see. Look at the amount of people. Great to see the VPD out here. They're awesome. It's always good when you're a live streamer to be polite to your police officers. They keep the streets safe here, and they work very, very hard. Okay, so shout out to our VPD. Thank you for being awesome. Yeah, there's like a just good crowd of people on over here. This is just fascinating to see. Absolutely love it. Let's head on down a little bit further and see what's going on over here. Ziggy's saying, oh, that's interesting and cool, Jerome. New Zealand will love Vancouver, hands down. Yeah, we have like a growing Kiwi community on over here, okay, of New Zealanders in the area. Way more Australians, but then Australians a little bit bigger of a country, and has a little bit more of a travel history, not by much, but a little bit more than of their people traveling than the New Zealanders, so it's interesting. So there's a bunch of corner kicks going on right now, eh? It's like corner kick after corner kick after corner kick. Wow! Guys, again, I'm down here to show you, hey, good to see you, to show you a little bit of the vibe that's down here right now, here in the city of Vancouver, and we're currently on Granville Street. Hey, good to see you. In the downtown core, and we're just enjoying the vibe right down here. And of course, if you want to watch the game, it's available online, so you can watch it online. Did you hear that audible gasp? I definitely heard that audible gasp right there. Wow. Wow. Yeah, like all of these bar areas right here are just, there's a few tables over here at Cavo. It's a little more pricey. It's a Mediterranean grill on over here. A little more upscale than some of the other bars. Okay, like right on over here, this is the Dublin Calling. This is like a drinking hole. There's food that they serve there too. Like they're they're probably gonna have the best beer prices. And then this, right on over here, this would be Roxy's Burger right here. They're pretty good too. Vancouverites will have their own personal opinions and all that stuff on, because of local lore, but all of these places are really good. So wherever you choose to spend your bucks, you're spending them locally. Well, shout out, thank you for choosing Vancouver, even if you're a local, and thank you for spending your money here in the city of Vancouver. We deeply appreciate it. We deeply appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna continue because there's more bars down here and stuff like that too. So I'm gonna head on down here and check out what's going on. I wanna sit in one of these chairs. Okay. And try one of these chairs. Before I don't get a chance to. Okay, you can't see much. But you could sit in them. You can literally sit in them. They're like soccer balls, they're little soccer balls that you sit in. And then, on top of that, we have big soccer balls over here too. Yeah, we're coming up to another bar area right on over here. So that'll be good. But I think doubling calling it, oh no, there is a gathering out here. There's a TV crew out here too. Look at these guys right here. That is like the best little game to keep bros busy for hours. Ah! Ah! There's the TV crew right on over there. Oh, look at this crowd right here. Oh wow. Oh wow, this is for reals. Okay, we're over at the local right now. This is nuts. Look at the local right on over here. She is busy down here. There's some of the game for you. There's some of the game. I have no idea what you're saying. It's safe, but great to have you on the channel. Ah! Well, thank you, Minchie. Thank you, Minchie. That's great. This place is packed. A lot more like seating on over here. There's a good crowd on over here too. People just hanging out as well. Wow. Just wow. The news is right in here. And City TV right there, interviewing people. Working their way into the crowd. It is like literally so busy here. So busy. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow, I was not expecting to have this many people just on over here. Again, guys, if you have your waiters and waitresses, tip them. They are working hard today to feed you cold beer. Give them a tip. Give them a tip. John, I gotcha. Yeah. Still, 0-1. It usually takes a while. You only get like a few goals in a game. Like a World Cup game is never really a blowout or anything like that, to be honest with you. You normally get like, 3 or 4 goals max, if even that. So that is the interesting part right on over there. Okay, love these guys on over here. Free Bible study. I live. I won't be taking it, but hey, they're not doing anything wrong. That's Con, great to see you. Ziggy's like, you tell us, John. You tell us. Actually, calling out the score every once in a while isn't going to hurt me at all. It's going to make me feel like I'm integrated in the game. Look at that, though. There's the fans right here, watching what's going on and just enjoying it. That's a good little crowd on over there. It's busy. People are happy. That's the important part right on over here. We're gonna go to the next stretch. There's more bars down the street on over here, guys. See what else is happening here, but it's not super. I'll be surprised because we're gonna do an after the clock tonight. Just how busy this area is gonna get, and that's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. But when there is a game on, there is a good turnout. There is a good turnout. Okay, let's head on out. You can see more people on over here. This is fan zone goes for a while over here, guys. Okay, for a while. We gotta stop here on the street corner right now. Okay, on over here. You can see because there is still traffic right on over here. And after the clock, yeah, probably an after the clock. I'm gonna coordinate with husband today, but he wanted to do a chicken war. Okay, but there's a heck of a lot going on, and I wouldn't mind also heading on over to the North Vancouver Shipyards night market tonight too to see what the new setup is while the FIFA World Cup is on. That would be interesting to see too. So there's a lot going on in the city. We'll figure out where it is. Zig is like, I'll be there. Fair enough. There's the butterfly building right there. Absolutely gorgeous. One of our newer buildings here. It's been around for like a year now, hoping. It's much quieter on over here. That's okay, we're almost done the stream. But still a good turnout. There's lots of people down here. There's a TV down here. Where are we? Oh, we're over by the Shamrock Star House. So this bar has changed. Okay, it used to be something else before, but it's the Shamrock now. There's a lot of rebranding that happened while we were here. Shout out to the VPD, you were awesome. Let's sneak into the bar for a sec. There's the bar. Look at that. And then right behind us here, there's their outdoor patio. There's no available seats. All the seats are taken up in there right now. All the seats are taken up. So it's definitely a little bit quieter on over here. I would definitely say like the biggest crowd is up the street. The biggest crowd is literally, let's go back up the street. It's like, but like, if you want to come down here, the Shamrock is like, awesome. Let's head on back to between Nelson, because I'm gonna finish up, because I want to see part of the game too. I'm gonna finish up in a few minutes, guys, okay? So you can come in with me right now. We'll go back and see a little bit more of the craziness at the really busy bars. Right on over here. The most busy area on this strip right now is between Nelson and Smythe. Okay, everything else gets, it's still open, it's still busy with viewers, but it's not like if you want to be in and around that crowdedness, which some people crave during a sports event like this, it's right here between Nelson and Smythe. Right here between Nelson and Smythe. And that is awesome. That is awesome. I kind of want to stroll in the shade. Just because it's so sunny out here today. So sunny. Okay. Oh, there's definitely like a break right now. The crowd has dissipated. Ah! I live. Yeah. There's an intermission. Okay. Well, those crowds that we were gonna see just shrank. Ginormous. So let's finish off the stretch. You can see there is a huge crowd here. There's no crowd at Dublin Collins either right now. while they take a quick break. Mr. MG, good to see you. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Let's head on down. And we shall go and enjoy ourselves. Over here. Even the Flamingo Cafe, you can go on in there, get a nice little coffee, and watch the game on in there. They have the game on right now. So even like, the Flamingo is a nice place. I was in there a few months ago, having a drink on a rainy night for a live stream for you guys. It's nice in there. Good to see you too, yeah. So because we're on the intermission right now, or whatever they call it in the world of football, okay, AKA unfortunately known as soccer over here in North America. Yeah, it is crazy, it is crazy. John is craving attention right now. John is so craving attention. I love it, I love it. Yeah, nice crowd down out here today. Pretty good. I can put the stick back up again, which will make it easier because I don't have to raise my arm. But yeah, this is just nice and open down here. And over here is where you see a few more of the bars that kind of hide here quietly in the area, okay? In and around some of the SROs that are down here. So, which is like single room occupancy supportive housing here in the area too for people in need. But places like the Granville Strip on over here, okay, and a few more bars on over here. They really open up a little bit more awesome. This is called the Mexicana now. Okay, everyone is rebranding for the World Cup. I love it. I'm sure this place was busy yesterday. So busy. It's good to see. This is one of the local clubs right on over here. And people are just enjoying themselves. Waiting for the game to get started again. Welcome, 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 folks. That'll make a randomly good thumbnail. I think he's about, I've seen him in other streams saying the same stuff. Okay, fair enough. We'll let the YouTube algorithm deal with him. If he becomes an issue, we'll figure that out. But his interaction will push the live stream, Ziggy, so we're not too worried. There's Chateau Granville right there. I just love like the name on top of there. People don't look up enough over here. But thanks for the heads up. That's greatly appreciated. Yeah, it's daytime right now. We could use the boost. And I can't technically prove it's John's. John is that. Oh, this is cool. So they have goal right on over here, but they're encouraging people to write on it as well. That is awesome. Goal! Yeah, so thanks, Ziggy. Our mods have made a note of that just in case it becomes an issue. That's awesome. Look at this right here. There's people from all over just putting stuff down here, putting their favorite teams in here, all that type of stuff. That's awesome. And then right on over here, this is Donnellan's. It's good to see a good crowd out here too. So definitely good to see a good crowd out here. That is cool. That is cool. That thing's gonna get covered by the end. I'll be looking forward to that. I'll definitely be looking forward to that. Let's cross the street before we can't. Why? There's an interesting person over there, and I just want to cross the street to be safe. Look at that. Much quieter on over here, though. I bet there was a little gathering over here by the pawn shop not too long ago. Okay, if you're looking for a spot, they do some pretty good drinks on over here too. There's still space down here in this area and over here by the pawn shop. Plenty of patio space with umbrellas and shades on over here. Remember to tip your waitresses. Okay, and then inside it looks a little more crowded. Hey, good to see you guys. Okay, but yeah, definitely a little bit more room down here for those people. So if you don't want to fight with the crowds over, yeah, it's gonna be a great thumbnail. I'm getting some good thumbnails right now, but I think that's what those things are set up for too. Okay. Over here, we're also at brunch right now. Okay, they have a nice little patio on over here too. So this is brunch or brunch culture. You can come on down here. Okay, there's still plenty of seating down here as well, and you can have a nice little brunch on over here. It's also by Union Latinos, and they don't even have anyone here yet. But like the Latin community was partying hard yesterday. Let's be honest, Mexico won yesterday. This is no surprise this is empty right now. They partied hard yesterday. But Union Latinos right on over here, restaurant and bar. This is awesome to see. Okay. That place will be packed. Packed tonight. Oh yeah, that's the staff right on over there carrying the TV from Union Latinos. They're bringing in a brand new widescreen TV right now. Oh, they're gonna get spoiled. They're gonna get spoiled. Hey, good to see you. Yeah, Union Latinos is bringing it in. Well, good to see you guys.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Where are you from?
Here.
You from here?
Yeah.
Oh, you from Vancouver?
Yeah, you guys have a good time. Oh, they've definitely been having some fun. They've definitely been having some fun. But anyways, guys, we have hit our 2-hour mark on over here. It just gets into more interesting people the further we go. So I'm gonna finish up on over here. I'm gonna rest for tonight. Thanks for coming along today. Just remember to share, like, and subscribe. And coming from the Entertainment Granville Street Entertainment District on over here, which is one of the FIFA fan zones here in Vancouver right now, or in the Granville pedestrian zone right now too. Okay, Jerome Forestwood signing off from Let's Get Nosy. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.